Malaysia's king is piling on the pressure for Parliament to reconvene months after it was suspended because of COVID-19 state of emergency. The king has asked for a special sitting to be held before August 1st, well ahead of Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin's target of September or October. Malaysia is in an indefinite lockdown as COVID-19 cases continue to surge. Daily infections have topped 6,000 for 2 straight days. Melissa Goh reports.
Now, just when many thought that the King and Malay ruler's statements 2 weeks ago calling for the Parliament to sit as soon as possible were taken lightly by the current government, who seems to interpret as soon as possible within the ambits of the law, the King appears to be running out of patience. Now, on Tuesday, during his audience with heads of the lower house and the upper house, His Majesty Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin spelled out in no uncertain terms his wish for the Parliament to sit before the state of emergency expires on August 1st. Now, according to speakers of Parliament, they have conveyed the message to the Prime Minister himself and are now making preparations for a special sitting to be held in Parliament before August. Now, under the Federal Constitution and the standing orders, the Prime Minister has to set a date to convene the Parliament, and once the date is set, the Speaker will have to serve a minimum 28 days notice to all the MPs to submit their questions and to set the agenda for the session and so on. But so far, the Prime Minister has not said anything except that his government is prepared to follow up in accordance to the Federal Constitution, what the King said. Now, Mr. Muhyiddin, according to a statement from the Prime Minister's office, has since taken ill. He's been admitted to a hospital this morning after he came down with diarrhea last night. Now, a quick check at Parliament House. Contactless system has been put in place. Now, I spoke with the former minister in charge of parliamentary affairs, Nazri Aziz, earlier, and he said that it is possible for the Speaker to remove the 28-day minimum notice period, provided the order comes from the Prime Minister, who's the head of the Council.
If you want to do anything less than 28 days, it's not going to happen. No way. Unless the Speaker agrees to do it with the instruction of the Prime Minister.
And both the heads of the lower house and the upper house, Azhar Harun and Rais Yatim, have said that the earliest that the Parliament can convene is either the end of August or early September. And if a hybrid Parliament is to be facilitated in accordance to health protocols set by the Ministry of Health, then existing rules and procedures and understanding orders will have to be amended to facilitate that. A majority of the MPs will have to agree. Now, opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim just can't wait.
Kalau mereka enggan kerana alasan tertentu, sewajarnya Perdana Menteri letak jawatan sekarang.
He has repeated his demand for Prime Minister Muhyiddin to resign if the Parliament cannot convene before August 1st to deliberate urgent matters concerning COVID-19 pandemic. Melissa Goh, CNA, Kuala Lumpur.